Tim Cook was never the loudest voice in the room. He wasn't a visionary showman. He wasn't a product genius like Steve Jobs. But he became the man trusted to lead Apple after its greatest legend. How did this happen? Born in a small town in Alabama, Tim Cook grew up in a modest family. There was no privilege, no shortcuts. Just discipline, structure, and an obsession with doing things right. He studied engineering, then business, and built a career quietly, working behind the scenes in logistics and operations. While others were chasing the spotlight, Tim Cook was mastering efficiency. When he joined Apple in the late 1990s, the company was close to collapse. Supply chains were broken, costs were sky high, and profit margins were razor thin. Cook fixed what no one else could see. He completely rebuilt Apple's operations from the ground up, cut waste, streamlined production, and turned chaos into precision. Steve Jobs noticed. In fact, Jobs once said that Tim Cook was the reason Apple even survived. Not because he created the products, but because he made sure Apple could actually build and deliver them to the world at scale. Then, in 2011, when Steve Jobs passed away, many believed Apple was finished. How can anyone replace a genius? They all asked. But Tim Cook didn't even try to replace him. He chose a different path entirely. Instead of being loud, he was consistent. Instead of being dramatic, he was disciplined. And under Tim Cook's leadership, Apple didn't shrink. It exploded. Apple became the first company in history to reach a $1 trillion market value, then $2 trillion, and then an incredible $3 trillion. That's more growth than under any CEO before him. Cook expanded Apple's ecosystem, growing its services and strengthening user privacy. He focused on sustainability and building long-term trust. He proved something incredibly powerful. You, Dan T., need to be the face of innovation to lead innovation. Tim Cook leads with calm, with clarity, and with patience. He once said, "Let your values guide your decisions, especially when it's hard." From a quiet boy in Alabama to the CEO of the most valuable company on earth, Tim Cook showed the world that leadership isn't about ego. It's about responsibility. It's about consistency, and it's about earning trust, one day at a time. Not all leaders have to shout. Some build empires in silence. And that's exactly how Tim Cook became one of the most powerful leaders of our time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe for more.